Phil Maton on the season in 46 games.
Blummer and Clay, as former players, I want to ask you, like, what
it's games? Saw him last pitch in Cleveland, gave the Astros a not a fan. I think Manfred's here. He can speak to them. I just like playing traditional baseball and seeing who can do it immediately out of the chute. I don't mind if you get a runner out there and try and speed up the process. I do like the idea of trying to.
That's part of baseball.
Yeah, I'd like to see a team actually manufacture a run instead of artificial.
Michael, you said you were going to have a meeting with Mansfield after this or so. You can get that to protect some of the players, but at the same time, too, that's the essence of the game. Being able to, in my mind, bullpens is what wins championships. If you have starters go out there, and I think it's taken away a little bit of essence of the game along the short.
But it also saves the bullpen a little bit, just because
coming out of the bullpen, and I'm going out there on the mound, and we're going into extra inning games, and there's a man on second.
I hate to say it, but I am a fan of it.
Just because you're a hitter.
Bunt is down. Bregman with a bare hand plong and bunted it so well he ended up with a hit.
Really kind of get it out there to go get it. Just bang bang play, but
play instead of putting that right foot out, striding towards it to get that throw.
Now Jonah Heim.
To your point.
Jonah Heimilson.
Well, the key is you're trying to force the issue and force the home team to put up a crooked number to go out there and try and push across a couple of runs.
Yeah, but you look at the game, how it's transpired tonight this season, but it has another good one. And then you have the bullpen coming in, throwing up zeros. And you have all these, it kind of kills the whole momentum for me. If I'm pitching.
They ended up scoreless into the 13th. A game in the new rule era had never, with first and third, nobody out. And that'll be a 4-pitch walk.
And whatnot, you got a runner on second. It already creates traffic. And, one of the things, as you guys know, have a clean inning, a little bit more confidence out there instead of having to worry about a runner at second. And he throws more pitching when you're coming late in a game and it may be a close game. Create traffic, get on base no matter how, right?
Avoiding the 16 or 17 or 18 inning contest where you blow out a bullpen for a week.
Just they typically would.
A pitch out there and make a pitch.
In the aforementioned Mariners game last night, they're back-to-back innings.
Yep. All right. I mean, there's always a flip side to it, right? You have guys that you're trying to piece together in certain situations out of your bullpen. Manager is
Michael.
I think at the end of the day, you save us. I just think that's the reason I like the rule. I think it's, it is different. I agree. Like you just said, is the 13th inning is the longest it's ever been, and with this new back nights we went extra innings. So, I think it does wonders for the.
As making sure the runner Smith doesn't get to third. That'll be a sac fly off the lead at 4-3. One out now in the 10th.
It's short. Season wasn't long, maybe not, but over 162 games.
Here's Corey Seager, ground ball, base hit into right field. Tucker with 5-3 Rangers lead. Corey Seager's third hit of the night.
Play doesn't have a chance at that. Smith runs pretty good. No throw from Tucker.
Stayed back on it, drove it to right. I think that he's kind of fallen in love with a little bit with Seager on some of that off speed. Those dynamics that has, just like anything or any rule change or any kind of major change in it.
Line drive, base hit into left. He'll be held at third. The bases are now loaded once again as Adolis Garcia has himself 3 consecutive hits his last 3 at bats. Ryan Abreu will come on to face Nathaniel Lowe.
In the 33 games, he's been very good over his last 6 appearances. He's even picked up a save.
For a double play ground ball off the bat of Lowe as Nathaniel takes a play his last time up. 1 for 4 tonight with a single and a run counts. Fastball missing in one game. Fastball up to. And a foul tip for a strike, and now Abreu with a 2-2.
Showing a good curveball tonight. Usually it's that power slider that he comes at. A lot of
Abreu starts the night, and he could use a K here. He has struck out Just missed with a fastball. Had more chances in the first 9 innings than the Rangers. Astros have left 10 men on. Got him! Big!
Fighting him off, he's fouling him off, and he's trying to stay into this right now, and he ends up going back and he wins this battle right here with a sweeping.
Just missing the...
Across the entire plate right there.
Is that a pitcher?
It's got to cross the plate somewhere, right?
Taveras with a base hit to center field. He'll score. 3 RBI double for Taveras, having a career game tonight. He is driven
on the slider, went back to the fastball, tried to get it inside, but left it up out over the plate. Didn't get the call.
Through that hitter, then all of a sudden Kyle Tucker bats in the bottom of the inning as the tying run. Career high 5 runs batted in for Taveras tonight.
Got roughed up, but he's been lights out for the Astros bullpen.
You and his success and all the bullpen success this year, too, at the major league level on Saturday. So the Astros are going to go back to a 6-man rotation, have to be reduced down to 7, and there's really no candidate that would be obvious to go.
This bullpen actually has done that, and they do. They have the front office is going to have to make a decision on. He's always kind of waiting in the wings, and again, this time of year won't be that. Hopefully, wouldn't be that.
I mean, the obvious here, your leverage guys, Ryan Presley, Hector Neris, Rafael Montero.
Your bullpen, like TK is talking about, is going to be those 7 guys. Just who are the 5 innings, 6 innings? You know, what is the depth into the game that Lance McCullers is going to give you? And who, on occasion, he's gone 2 innings, I think tops throughout the course of the season. We've seen the high leverage guys if necessary.
Well, without a doubt, you know, and look with the record that you know, for several reasons. One, you're coming back from an injury. The good fast. He's coming late in the season. You know, the Astros kind of are on full steam to continue. Who that's going to be, that remains to be seen. But you always want to make that decision hard.
Can base and scored the first of 5. Goes down on strikes. Astros need a huge rally in the bottom of the 10th.
8 miles an hour. With that fastball, also has a slider and a changeup. The changeup comes in around 9 this season, all out of the bullpen. He's 2 for 2 in save opportunity.
Tucker has a... Here's the crazy part, Blummer. And maybe Michael Bourne, or that you're so paranoid about a runner on second base looking in for some... in a 5-run game?
No. That's why right there.
I'm looking the way he did it.
Maybe that's what it was right there. He didn't want it earned.
Earlier this year, somebody did it on the West Coast in the National League.
Really, on purpose.
And for some off-speed pitches, they kind of end up just throwing one that goes straight up in the air. But I didn't get him in and just kept moving.
Well, here the Astros are with their first run of the inning. They need now an 8-4 game. From an outfielder, a pitcher, a guy who played mostly infield but also moved into the outfield.
Agreements about the rules with Michael Bourne, but
I really enjoyed it. But see, like Clay saying,
you just outed him. That's unbelievable.
I just outed my era.
Grounded towards short. Pena's hustling. The throw by Simi.
Yeah, credit Jeremy Pena for hustling this late in the game, trying to extend this ball game.
Wouldn't have mattered. Here's Chaz McCormick.
I got to tell young guys out there that are coming up, this is what you want to do when you're playing.
That's so true, Clays. That's a testament to him and the team that he plays for.
Crawford boxes with the Chaz chant. And a foul at the plate that did not meet.
I like that. I like that.
That should have been more than enough protection.
Get him out. Stay back on it.
Diaz counts 1 and 2.
Then side arm and just kind of a low 3/4 arm right there. And you can see on the slider, it's stay here. You can see the arm slot. It's just a little bit higher than side arm. We call that like low 3/4 arm.
There's a slowly hit ground ball. Diaz hustling. The Seager. Rangers scoring 5 in the 10th. Astros getting 1. We'll have the Astros post-game show. Sound from the Astros clubhouse as well. All that coming up on the Astros post-game show.